Hello everybody, I am Eon Chiquino, and today I'm going to cast a best of 3 series from the Zotac Cup between Tarson, our blue Terran player here in the top part of Zelnaga Caverns, and on the bottom left part of the map we've got E.G. Grubby, a green Protoss player. This is game 1 for the Zotac Cup, as I just said. Now, E.G. Grubby, I've been watching his stream quite a bit lately, and I think he's a pretty good Protoss player. He did just get accepted to NASL, so he's going to be hanging out over here in the North American Star League if he gets far enough. So it'll be interesting to see him play on another venue as opposed to the European scene. So let's check out what Tarson's going for. Looks like a pretty regular opening for him. Gas, barracks, all that good jazz. Now, this is the first time I've cast a new game, a game since the 1.3 patch. You can see up here at the top, they've got the names up there and the resources tab and all this fancy stuff. There's 2 over here at the same time. And it's all just crazy stuff. There's all kind of cool looking stuff going on. So I definitely like all the improvements Blizzard has made to the observing system so far. It's pretty nice. Hopefully they'll continue to do that for the observers and make esports viewing a little bit more pleasurable. So Grubby's got this cybernetics score going up, and he's going to be probably popping down a second one here pretty soon. I mean, in a simulator pretty soon. We'll see when he's going to go for that. Hasn't used any Chrono Boost, still saving up for 50. He's got a Zealot coming out. And now Grubby's unfortunately going to have to leave his probe. From the base, Tarson is kind of shooing him out of there with bullets from his gun, from that Marine. And we've got a factory coming up, so Tarson may be on the way to a 1-1-1 build. We'll see if he goes for a second gas up here. Yep, there it is. There's that second gas. So more than likely he's going to be throwing down a starport here pretty soon. And that's if he's going to run in. Just going to try and scout around, see what the Chrono Boost is being spent on. He sees the second gas, so he knows nothing will be coming extremely fast. None of that really quick 1 gas 4 warp gate type style play. And the Chrono Boost is going down on the cybernetics port. There's just kind of so much stuff going on around here at the top and the right. It's like I'm not used to seeing all this information. It's kind of information overload at this point. I may remove this name thing later on. I mean, people can pretty much see who's playing who, but you know, I think it's handy to have at the beginning of the game. But we have a sentry coming out for first, and then a stalker. So Grubby playing safe there. Want to get that sentry out and going. I mean, when he did scout, he did see a single Marine. And Tarson doing a little bit of scouting for any type of proxy pylons, not seeing anything back there. And Grubby trying to sneak in with this probe. What's he going to see? He's going to see, oh, he's going to see the back end of that flamethrower. Probe's face. So almost got in there. But unfortunately he didn't. So he's still kind of in the dark now. We have Grubby going for a robotics facility and a gateway. So going for a gateway robo opening. Still playing pretty safe. Grubby playing pretty safe here. In case you didn't know this, Grubby was actually an orc player from Warcraft 3. I played a lot of Warcraft 3 before I played Starcraft 2, so I'm one of those Warcraft players that kind of jumped over. I never really played solo that much. Most of the time I just played random team and 2v2s and stuff like that, but I did enjoy watching the 1v1 professional side. It's very nice, very fun to watch, I think. And Grubby was a really well-known player in the Warcraft 3 community. So we have another gateway coming up, and I think Grubby's going to set himself up for an expansion. Well, actually, he already set himself up for an expansion. This thing's going to pop up here pretty soon, and his expansion is very far ahead of Tarson's at this point. Tarson getting most of the Marines, and let's see what he's got coming in. He's going for a Raven and a tank. So I don't know if we'll have Tarson go for some type of Marine tank push. He is getting siege, or if we're just going to play defensive with this type of setup. But Grubby is way far ahead in the lead right now at this point. We can check the harvester count, 31 to 26, so he's very far ahead of his Hellion's going to try and get some kills. Ooh, he's going to get 1. So that Hellion now with 2 kills on his scoreboard there. Both probes killed, 1 in defense, 1 in offense, and he's going to be able to just hang out over here. And Grubby's just going to leave the stalker here on the other side of the tall grass just to make sure nothing is going to sneak on through there. So you have a gateway coming out and observer coming out, and we're probably going to see. I'm kind of expecting Grubby to go for some Colossus here in a little bit. 3 gateway, Robo off 1 base, and then add in a couple more. Looks like that Helling just did get picked off there. Let's check the workers killed. There's like a workers killed. There we go. Look at that. He just killed an extra worker, so that was 3. So that Helling did get 1 more kill there. All these fancy buttons. I'll remove that. So production tab up here. You can see a Banshee coming out, tank coming out. Grubby not making any more probes from his Nexus here. Kind of weird about that. Maybe he's got it hotkeyed, so he's got them both selected. He's just not making any probes. I don't know if he's going to start cutting. Nope, there he goes. I was wondering if he's going to start cutting probes, but he's just kind of a little busy with this observer running around. Let's see what he actually saw. So, okay, so he did see the 1-1 opening. There was a Raven there, so he did get fought off with the Marines and a Raven. But so Grubby now is chrono boosting out some warp gates, getting some more production going, leaving an observer back in his base, so he's the second observer in his base to worry about Banshees. So he's doing a really good job of that, and it looks like this Banshee is going to be on the way. No cloak though, so observer not really needed that much. Tanks being set up here outside Tarson's expansion. Now, as we can see, Grubby is still pretty far in the lead. Look at that with those harvester counts. He's pretty far ahead with harvester count. Mule is kind of evening it up a little bit, but the harvester count, 10 harvesters more. That is really crazy. So we're grabbing this Banshee, coming and trying to do some damage, see if he can get some kills on some workers. He's already got 3 kills, Tarson has, against Grubby. He's going to try and even this up here. But those Stalkers, wow, they're right on it. No, he's going to get fought away really quick. He does get 1 probe. But we can see these outlying pylons here from Grubby doing a really good job of spotting vision. You can see there on the mini-map. He can see Banshees coming from a little bit. So if he would have had these here, that may have been 2 kills or 3 kills instead of just the 1 kill. So just placing the pylons in more of an outlying position is a pretty smart move there. So we have a Zealot on patrol, I think. Yeah, I guess the Zealot's on patrol. And that Banshee is going to fly over, check it out. And I guess he's going to go around here to the bottom, maybe do a little bit more scouting. But some Stalkers up here at the front, and another Banshee coming out. So it looks like Tarson is going to position himself here for trying to do a double attack. And at the same time, Grubby is going to go in for some little poking and prodding to scout. He doesn't know there's an expansion, but he's going to see one there. He's going to see that, and a whole bunch of tanks. Wow, he loses that Stalker very quickly. And pays for that. I don't know why he ran the Stalkers in first, as opposed to just like using his observer and kind of just peeking in. But anyway, we have the Banshee coming in here from the left, and another Banshee coming here from the right, but he runs into the Stalker. He's going to have to micro that back really quickly. This one's going to get 1 kill so far. He's going to rack up some kills here. He's going to get 2, probably, yeah, at least 3, maybe even 4 if he micros it a little bit. But that other Banshee looks like he did die. Yes, he just did get 4 kills there. So that Banshee really doing a pretty good job. And I love, oh no, Tarson needs to move it. Oh, he's too close. You can see it. Why isn't he shooting it? And Grubby, both players not paying attention there. But it looks like Tarson is going to get out of there. But I really like the play with this Banshee. Just keep the Banshee alive. Even if you get like 2 kills instead of sacrificing getting a 3rd, just the thought of having a Banshee looming over your base is really frustrating as a player. It's something else you have to think about, they have to worry about, they have to leave units back in their base to deal with it. And it's just really smart move, you know, play for the long game instead of the short game. And oh, he's going to lose, he's not paying attention. Oh no, bad play right there. So talk about Tarson being smart and makes a bad play like that. But anyways, he did get 5 kills with that Banshee, and now Tarson is on the move. He's got a pretty good composition. Tanks, Vikings, Raven with full energy, Marine, Marauder, Stim not done yet, almost done. It looks like he's going to hit as soon as Stim finishes here. And this is 1.3, so Stim does have a longer research time than it did previously. So let's check the army size here between both players. Looks like it's pretty close. I think the Terran player may have a little bit more as far as the mineral cost in there. Scouting Zealot going out there and instantly sieging up Tarson, ready for a fight. And is Grubby going to take this? No, looks like he's going to stay back. Maybe he's just buying some time. Ooh, almost loses that observer there, but let's see what is Grubby making. He's making another Colossus. He's actually chrono boosting a Colossus out, chrono boosting Blink out. And Grubby, I think this fight would go very badly for Grubby right now in this current situation. So I think Grubby's just trying to buy some time, maybe pick off a couple flying units before this fight starts. And that Marine stimming run away, really smart, smooth move there by Tarson, stimming that Marine, getting it away from that Zealot. And he's pushing up. He's gonna, oh, he's gonna pick off a. Oh no, he's gonna lose it. So he's gonna trade a Stalker for a Viking. Now we have Tarson here, right outside the gold base, right at the gold base of Grubby here on Zelda pushing up. Now he's been stimming, but medevacs are there. They're gonna do some healing. But his slow push is pushing up the right side. But Grubby's gonna maybe sneak around the left and try and go for a flank. I'm not quite sure. He's got another Colossus on the way. The range is finished, and he's going to pick a couple shots here. He's going to try and bait out. If you can kill that Raven, that'd be sweet. No, he's not going to get it. Tarson's slow, pushing with these tanks up here. warping in a lot of zealots, so he's making to go for a flank here at the bottom, or just preparing. He's kind of separating his forces up here at the top. Grubby getting in position here at the top. Blink is finished, so he may just go for a blink attack right now. Oh, picks off that Raven. Smooth. Force field's going down. Zealots attacking at the bottom, keeping all 4 of those tanks busy. And now those are dead, so now the tanks are going to go focus here in the middle. And those force fields now are not working out too good. I think Grubby is overextending here at this point. Those force fields are blocking all of his units. Finally blinking up those stalkers. Going to pick off those tanks. Marauders going to push in from the top. They're going to kill a lot of Colossus. Oh my gosh, this is 3, maybe 4 Colossus there. Oh wow, definitely overextending there on Grubby's point. I think as soon as he threw down those force fields and killed those units on his side of the force fields, he should have fallen back and just kept his advantage there. He killed that Raven. He did a lot of damage, and I think he definitely overextended there. But let's check the research. Oh wow, Grubby very far behind at this point, about 25 or so supply behind. So that fight definitely did not go in Grubby's favor. Tarson even setting up another command center, and at the same time Nexus going down for Grubby in the bunker that was scouted by those Marauders. So the Marauders sending back some information back home. We got another Nexus coming up, and Tarson wanting to take this out. And I can't believe Grubby is pushing this. Oh my, how is he pushing this? This is such a bad idea. There's so many Vikings out right now. The Colossus are going to be a pretty bad decision at this point. It wouldn't surprise me if he tries to switch over to Immortals at this point, just because of the massive number of Vikings out. 6 out at this point, and probably more on the way. Yet another one charge, almost halfway finished. There it is, just halfway finished. I don't see Grubby going to be able to hold this Nexus. I think this push is just going to crush it. Tarson could just push it there, crush this gold Nexus, and Grubby's going to have to cancel that. Upgrades, he's got 2 attack upgrades, no armor upgrades yet. I've seen a lot of Protoss players start to switch into getting armor as their primary upgrade of choice. Oh, nice blink. Picking up, he's going to get a couple Vikings. Grabbing a couple Vikings there. Pretty nice. He's going to have to cancel this expansion. Going to lose a pylon. Good blink there. Going to grab a couple Viking kills, but I don't think it's going to be enough. There's still quite a few Vikings up here. Tarson does have this gold, huge SCV transfer. He's going to be able to saturate that in no time. We can check the resources tab you can see right now. Tarson, whoa, Tarson way in the lead, and Grubby trying to be sneaky. Excuse me, hiding a next over on the right. He's going to go for an attack with those 3 tanks there in the back. Tarson upgrades, 1 attack upgrade. That's it. Doing a little bit of harassment there with those stalkers, blinking back, just grabbing a couple kills. He needs to keep an eye on this Colossus. He cannot lose that. Those things are the majority of his DPS for his army. Now we're switching over mostly Marauders, Vikings, and tanks for Tarson. Mostly switching out of the Marines at this point. Tarson running 1 Marine down here, scouting that out, and Grubby running over here. Is he on patrol, or nope, he's just queuing up some kills or commands, and Tarson being baited over to the left now. Is Grubby going to go for an attack while these Marauders are out of position? It looks like he is. There's a planetary fortress, so he's not going to be able to do too much damage, but he's going to go for it anyway. Nope, he's falling back. Man, those Zealots, oh wow, they're just getting wrecked at the front. And oh wow, force field's going down, but oh wow, there's so many Marauders, tanks down sieging. There are a lot of stalkers though. He needs to stay back. That Colossus is going to fall very quickly, and wow, just getting wrecked there at that point. So Grubby playing aggressive, trying to just buy some time for this expansion to tie up the economy at this point. So Grubby does have his base up and going, but Tarson does have that gold. Now, is Tarson aware of that base on the right? No, he's not. But he's probably going to scout it out right now. He may be detecting some fishy business. He's stimming, and he's stimming? Wow. That's interesting. I wonder why he stemmed just to scout a position over here, because it wasn't showing up on the mini-map just a couple seconds ago. We have some more probes being transferred. Grubby is not going to save any of those workers. They're all dead. And yeah, this fight, I think, is going to go downhill from this point on, even more so for Grubby. And maybe if he can pick off some Marauders with some amazing blink micro, but Marauders coming in here from the left being stemmed. Oh, he's going to get a couple kills here, not losing too much, just 1 or 2 but oh wow, Marauders coming in from behind. Archon being morphed in. Vikings are probably going to land to wrap this up. There we got the GG from Grubby. So Grubby, I think with that 1 bad fight here in the middle of the map, I think he overextended himself, went too far into the tanks. At the beginning it went really well for him, but as it kind of steamrolled, those Marauders just picked off all those Colossus, and he lost his huge Colossus numbers, which is really what he wanted. Whenever you play like fights like that, you really want to lose your Zealots first, and as soon as your Zealots are gone, if you don't think you're going to do well in the fight, just fall back. And also those force fields he had placed, those were kind of just hampering all his units. He did have blink, but he didn't blink until later in the fight. But he probably could have blinked in a little bit sooner. But I think that fight really was the downfall for Grubby. Kind of lost it after that, and he really didn't have the Colossus count to keep those Marauder numbers down. But anyway, that was game number 1, and I'm going to cast game number 2 next.